greetings again to everybody tuning in. On behalf of TU today from Washington, DC. Globally, we see democracy under pressure. The legitimacy of elections is being challenged even before the very first ballot is being cast. This is true even in the most established democracies if we witness events earlier this year. Today, as we struggle with the global COVID pandemic, democratic backsliding combined with major polarization in the political sphere to test our democracies and its institutions to the limit. This is particularly true when an election is at play. Judges, especially in Africa, under pressure to uphold the law under the most trying of circumstances, resolving politically charged disputes that risk undermining the real or perceived integrity of electoral processes and outcomes. Election results across the continent are being challenged and decided by courts on a more regular basis than ever before. Witness the dramatic annulment of elections in Kenya in 2017, and much more recently, the 2019 elections in Malawi were annulled in February last year. While these are headline-grabbing cases, we are also seeing the increasing role of the courts at all levels of political contests before and after elections. For example, whereas Kenya saw 188 electoral petitions ahead of the 2013 elections, this number more than doubled in 2017 with 391 cases being filed. 3 of these cases focused on the presidential elections, and 35 cases sought to stop the actual elections going ahead. 270 of these cases related to party primaries in the run-up to the elections. Furthermore, in countries like Nigeria, the 2019 election saw a staggering 811 cases alone in the post-elections period, with plenty more cases brought before election day. Indeed, the increasing role that the judiciary plays in electoral disputes and the way it executes its duties represents what former Chief Justice of Ghana, Her Ladyship Georgina Wood, called part of the package of mirrors through which society views themselves. It's against this backdrop that we are gathered here today for the launch of the new publication on emerging electoral jurisprudence in Africa. At a time when elections all around the world are under more scrutiny than ever, we note the important contribution this book is making to advancing the discussion on these topics, opening dialogue, and shining the light on critical debates regarding democracy in Africa. This publication expects to be an important reference for judges determining election cases, lawyers litigating such cases, academics studying, analyzing, and commenting on electoral jurisprudence, as well as civil society activists working on electoral justice issues. Looking ahead, as major elections unfold across the continent, whether it be Ethiopia later this month, or Zambia or the Gambia later this year, scholars of electoral jurisprudence will find this book useful food for thought. As IFES itself seeks to strengthen electoral jurisprudence around the world, we are pleased to be adding this book to the resources section of the online database electionjudgments.org. This is a first-of-its-kind archive on judicial decisions on election cases of all types, and the publication by AJJF will be an invaluable addition to this database. As a proud partner, IFES commends the editors of the book, as well as the sterling work done by the AJJF to bring this publication to fruition. This has been more than a year of passionate devotion, a labor of love, and represents a major contribution to our knowledge base on democratic practices on the continent. I thank you for your attention. Look forward to hearing more about the book.